What it do, what it do, what it do. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Make sure you can hear me. It's your boy Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry Live / Hurricanes Weekly. Hurricanes in the chat. Hey, continue to follow Uncle Jerry 33 on all platforms. Got a Week in the World podcast, me and my sister. But you know what? We about to get this crowd. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Uncle Jerry Live. I might bring Uncle Jerry Live back to you because I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic. So what? What's goody good all hood? What it do worldwide crew is not what you say. It's what you do. Damn. I'm thinking about it and they understand. Tap the chat. Please like and share the live. It's going down to a great show. I got to get it more done. I got Coach Ron, head coach of the Canton Hurricanes. But I'm no comedian. Come on. I treat you like a child and you're going to be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Come on, y'all. Where your energy at? Elevate. Week in the World. Follow Uncle Jerry 33. Start to suffer, the tuna get rougher. When you start to stutter, that's when you had enough. What biting it to make you choke? You can't provoke, you can't cope. Because I ain't no joke. I ain't no joke out here, y'all. I ain't been doing, I've been true to it, y'all. Follow your boy, the chat is wide open. I told you we got another great show with Hurricanes Weekly. Uncle Jerry Live. I've been doing what we got to do. It's been tough. How y'all feeling? We're going to get right into it. What it do worldwide crew is not what you say. It's what you do. Uncle Jerry, live, Hurricanes Weekly. Y'all know I've been rocking. You see I got the Canes on. You see I got the orange on. You see I got the swirl for the storm. Y'all know what it do. I got him here again. Every time we sit down, it's always a great, great, great conversation. We talk football, we talk realness, and we talk like men. That's what we do here on Uncle Jerry's Studio Podcast. That's what we do on the Week in the World, and that's what I do. Uncle Jerry, thank you for all the support. Continue to support me. I ain't going to stop. You know, I was one of the first ones, the pioneers, the originators, the never fakers that did it, and I'm going to continue to do it. A great show a couple of days ago, Week in the World, bringing that back in the saddle. Shout out to my sister Ruby Rube doing her thing. Million likes on TikTok. Follow her, DJ Kitty Boo Rice. You know, Plug and Profit University. Got a lot of things going on. Great things going on in the city. It's HBCU weekend. Let's turn up. Y'all know what's going on. The white party. It's the infamous white party. You know, a lot of things going on in the city. 111. The city gonna be packed. So let's have a good time. Let's come together. Let's show that we know how to do this in the city. I'll be outside. And we got the Canes game this week. We got so much. Hey, this is a time of year where you can really get out there. You know, you got a little drip, put it on. Brush your teeth. Get a cut. Oh, yeah, lady. Make sure you got the right sundress on, okay? If you build like an ice potato, don't do that. Don't do that. But still look good, look fresh, and look great. And that's what we know. Got the word of the day. So without further ado, let me get my man on here. And all the Hurricanes, I need the Hurricanes to report to the chat like right now. Get in that chat. We're going to get it going. We're going to talk tri-point football. We're going to talk Canes. But more importantly, I'm going to talk to my man. So without further ado, y'all. Hold on. Without further ado. Y'all got to give it up for my boy, head coach, owner, Canton son, a real one since day one. Y'all see I'm playing this right here for me. I want to come in and Bobby show. So without further ado, y'all give it for my boy Ron. Come on, come on. Come on, there you go. There you go, y'all. Hurricane, there you go. Yeah. What it do? I got
What it do?
Head coach of the K. Come on, Ron. Come on. How you feel? You feel like a champion today. You feel like a champion for the one in the chat. If you've been grinding since day one, put a one in the chat. If you was born a champion, put a one in the chat. If you do what the word of the day says, perseverance, put a one in the chat. We're gonna talk about all that day. So come on, Ron, come on. It's the what? It's the Canton Hurricanes. He's starting up a storm, man. What it do, my man, Ron?
What it do? What's going on, player?
Man, welcome to the show. I done got a new show now. I had Uncle Jerry Live, Week of the World. Now I got Hurricanes Weekly. I've been following the path of these Canes, and I'm loving what's going on. Ron, talk to me. What's going on, man? How you feeling right now, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling real great. I'm just ready to get this game going on Saturday. Hopefully get this win so we can go on and move on out down there to Virginia Beach for the championship.
Right, all right. I know you excited about that, so we gonna talk that. We gonna talk it's going down the city. Hurricanes, Ohio Bears, right? This Saturday. Change the plans. It's not going to be at the Hurricane Dome. We're taking it to downtown Canton, right? We're going downtown Canton with it, right?
Yes, sir.
So that was slick on you to make that change right there. To get, like you said, let them know what's going. Let's get that logistic out the way right now. So they know about the game, where it's going to be played, officials. And it was tough for you to get the game with HBC weekend, the holiday. Shout out to your team. You can find a place that you can play around. Let them know what's going on with that.
Well, yeah, I had to. The Little League football had started up, so they took over Crenshaw for the weekend. So for Saturday, so I had to hurry up, try to find me a field, and I called a good friend of mine that works for the school, and he found me a way so I can get to Canton Timkins old practice field right there. So we'll be playing downtown at Canton's old practice field. I think it's 301 3rd Street
Okay.
Southwest, right next door to John Nails.
Okay, 301 3rd Street Southwest. Get down there, city. We got support now, and you got to persevere again. And with now we got to play the Ohio Bears twice, right? They're not coming to
This
pick
would
us
be
up.
number three, yeah.
Number three, right? We gonna have a nice show today on Hurricane Live. Is there any seats? I mean, they know where to sit down, Ron? I mean, what's
You
going on?
got
I mean,
what it is I dropped the price down on admissions. I only just made it like $5 and just told them to just bring the seat, bring a chair for they can sit down, or they can park in their car around the fence and watch the game that way too. But um, yeah, it's full. It's got a lot of area for them to sit down. It's gonna be a banger. Um, I wish it was in a better place where fans can sit down and enjoy themselves in a great view. But I mean, sometimes it is what it is. And when on a late notice, when like you said, with the holiday, HBU weekend, and everything else going on, you can't get nothing around this time.
right. And that had to be tough because you had your mind set there, right? That comes around you. Now you got to feel the play on. A lot is on the line, right? And then we got to go back. We got to go back last week. I mean, we go back to the last time y'all played the Bears, right? You went to Columbus, you went down there, you handled business, but it wasn't an easy task. Let them know. I mean, I heard it wasn't easy. Like at this point in the season, right? Nobody's giving it away. Everybody's coming and everybody coming to play, and every game gonna be tough, and even playing them again gonna be tough. Let them know what happened last week, right? Y'all pulled the victory, y'all. But give me your perspective on last week's game.
Well, um, we started off a little sluggish. Mind you, it was hot. It was hot. I mean, it was hot out there. We started off a little sluggish. The Bears ended with a score. Um, got the 2 point conversion. We was down 8-0.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we came back. I want to say maybe in the second before half or beginning of third. We came back, scored a touchdown, didn't get the 2 point conversion. Now it's 8-6. Now you remember when we played them up here and we beat them 8-6. Now
Okay.
they're head down there 8-6.
Uh,
So I mean they had a couple opportunities. They had a kickoff that went for a touchdown. They got called back for holding. Um, One of my defenders slipped. He had a wide open receiver. Overthrew him. They had plenty of chances to win that game. It was but my guys, they fought through, and we had to take what the defense give us, and I think it was like less than a minute.
mm-hmm.
We had to put a drive together, and
Wait a minute. So it's tight. So you say same scores, deja vu with the score, right? So
but it
now
was flipped. Yes.
flip. So now your coaching skills is really coming to the test. Now, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want everybody to understand how real this really be out here. So let me know what's going on. Okay, now.
So it was under a minute and something. So I had us coaches getting together. We just trying to figure out what's the best game plan. Um, so we had ran the ball, then we ran the ball again, then we got a penalty, so we had to come back. Then we ran the ball again, and no, we went for a pass, and my running back was double covered, and I seen the play. I seen it was open.
Wow.
So I ran another play, and then I seen the safety creep down. Once that safety creeped down, I knew it. I told the quarterback, I said, if the safety creeps down, you know what I'm saying, it's one-on-one coverage out there. So I took my corner from, they usually don't play that much offense. I put him in the game into the slot. And
how you thinking this shit like on the fly like that? I mean, just knowing you're upset, real talk.
I mean, for coaching for so long, you see what happens. You know what I'm saying? They don't get me wrong, they had a hell of a defense. They got a hell of a fucking defense for real. Excuse my language, but they strong defense. You know what I mean? It's a battle. But you know, it's, even in the pros or in college, you gonna make a mistake somewhere. And then when you do, you got to make sure you prepared to see that mistake and then capitalize on it. And when I seen him creep down like that, it was a wrap because you had one safety up at the top. So if you got two guys going deep, that safety got to choose if you're gonna go to the left side or you're gonna go to the right side. And because the one safety already came in the box rushing, so I guess he chose to go to the left side. Well, it'd be his right side. The left side was open. It'd be all right. And my quarterback he got up. I thought he was running. He had 20 yards in front of him. I'm like, just run, get out of bounds, and get some yards, get out of bounds. We can try to go for a field goal. When he was running, I seen him lifting up his arms. I'm like, who is he about to throw it to? When I looked up,
this is my boy Bart Blow.
Yes. So John Mack Jr. started running. When he put his arms up, I'm like, who he throwing to? I seen my receiver already had a guy burnt, and he was backpedaling. My receiver was backpedaling, and he threw the ball, and he caught it while he was backpedaling. As soon as he turned around, he was already in the end zone.
Wow, that's gotta have your heart dropping. Like you design it one way and it happens. Is that destiny, Ron? I mean, is that? I mean, real? Is that destiny? I mean, is it?
I wouldn't say it's destiny. What I would say is, like I said, always with the Bears, I say in 2023, it was the same way.
Wow.
It was tie game, and we threw a ball. My quarterback threw the ball at the time, and a player tipped it, and my other receiver's right behind him, and it fell in his hands while he's slipping down to the ground. And he caught it when he tipped and falling down. So we beat the Bears then like that. At home, we did the same thing.
Wow.
Clutch, you know what I'm saying? Got the touchdown, won by, you know what I'm saying? Got the 2-point conversion. Down there in Columbus, same thing by the winning touchdown. I don't know what it is, but it always happens like that with the Bears. I don't know. They fight us.
Everybody in the chat said that they defense is tough. So what you saying? The real trilogy is you and the Bear. I know the Hawks is the Hawks, but at the end of the day, the one you've been banging out with is the Bears. And I'm thinking like them. I don't think they want to. Let's talk, Ron. Real talk. I mean, can lightning strike twice? Thrice with these boys with a tough defense. I mean, let's talk. And what is it going to take to make it happen? I'm just y'all guys is back. We talked about this. Y'all backs really against the wall. Let's say, I mean, come on.
Yeah, like they said it's hard to beat a team twice. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to that. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. So we in that scenario, but everybody in that league, not just including us, is the same way. So the Hawks is playing the Warriors this weekend. They already beat them twice. So they in that same boat as us. Can they beat the Warriors 3 for the 3rd time? You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, my thing is the Bears going to let y'all after a while? They know y'all like you know them. I mean, everything didn't work for the Warriors. You had a lot of things going on. They made adjustments. Y'all made adjustments too, right? So looking for it's going to be a barn burner. But I mean,
It's not going to be. It's not going to be a high scoring game. It's not. It's not going to be that. It's going to be one of them 8-6 games again, or 14-6, 14-8 game again. It can go either way. But I'm just hoping in that the football guys put it back towards us again. But like I said, both teams are prepared for this. Excuse me. Both teams want to go to the championship. They want to make it down into Virginia. Um, the way this year has been going has been crazy. Like the Hawks are 9-1. The Bears is the only team that beat the Hawks.
mm,
You see what I'm saying? They beat the Hawks. I beat the Bears twice, and then the Hawks came back and beat the Bears. So it's crazy how this works, and just it's football.
it's football. It's football. It's Hurricanes week. I got my boy Ron McEwen. We talking football. We talking what it takes to win. You got the big game coming this weekend. A lot's riding on this. When you look back, like you said, you just talking about looking back on the season. I'm talking about looking back on past season. The Hurricanes has a ride. They said they sucked last year. Y'all can't do nothing. I witnessed firsthand y'all coming together. I seen the coaches on it. How'd that make you feel? The journey that you've been to get here.
Well, the journey has been crazy because 2015, 2016, I had a brain aneurysm and I had to get life flighted to Cleveland Clinic for surgery, straight into surgery. So after that, I had to shut down the team for like, I think 5 years. So I kind of brought them back like the end of 2022 to get ready for 2023.
Mhm.
So it was a journey. So I brought them back. Was we good? Yeah, we was okay. You know what I'm saying? We could have been better, but it was a journey from that to come to where I'm at. So winning a couple games in 2023 to winning maybe one game in 2024, and the team was almost falling apart.
Mhm.
So, but we just had to keep it together, survive for 2025, which we did. Now it's 2025. Did I predict that this was going to be this way? I'm thinking that we was going to be good. We was going to be over 500, but I didn't think. At first, I'm thinking, oh yeah, we gonna be, everybody want to be 10-0. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
You know what I mean? I was like maybe 9-1, maybe 8-2, 7-3 at the most.
right.
I never thought that it will be like that, especially when we was in the preseason, we trying to figure things out. I'm like, it's gonna be it's one of them tough years again. But after we played the Hawks the first game, things just started clicking. And then when things started clicking, I'm like, you know what, we got something here.
Mm.
And then we went on a winning streak for a while. And then we played the Hawks again and lost again. And then had to build up another winning streak again.
Mm.
So it's a journey. Um, it is. It's semi-pro football. We just got to do what we do. But I think with this team that I got, I think they can pull it off.
Yeah, I like it. I was there, like I said, it was a great experience for me being there on the sideline with the team and talking about like so much adversity. And you've been manifesting what y'all gonna do. Y'all come in. You running the table right now. You know, a lot of perseverance is in play right now. You kept on, you kept the path, you kept persevering. And what I really want to talk about, like, I give so much credit to B more and all the offensive guys. You know what I mean? And like I told you, when we talked earlier meeting, I said, I want to talk to them hogs. That what I know that sideline, them boys, you got some hogs on that line. You know what I mean? Some notable guys that come out and really go hard for you every play. You know what I mean? And the coaching staff subbing them in and out. So, meanwhile, Canes, keep that chat going. Y'all got the number. Y'all got the link to copy it. And how you feel? How important it took a long. You got to build a team, Ron. You know what I mean? And in that selection, what's your process of like making sure keeping them cats on? A lot of people I talk to people, they say, I don't know why they do that. You know what I mean? But they ain't getting no money. I mean, you get the haters to say they little things and stuff like that. And What is it that you keep them boys motivated and let them not even block that noise out their head and go out there and play?
Well, you know, the boys of everything want to be doing where we at right now. They want to be in for the hogs up in the front. So, you know, one, two of them have been playing together for like a couple of years.
Okay.
And the other ones are just like just came in this year, and then they came in like they've been with us for like 3 years. You know what I mean? They came in and just adapted to the system real quick. Um, that line, I mean, we got backups too on that line. So if somebody get hurt, we got somebody behind them that's almost equal or just the same, a little bit, saying less than them, but still can handle their business. They come on there and take their place.
And I want
But
to touch on that, Ron. I noticed that. I was like, man, he got hogs, sub and hogs, and Big John Block guys like that that's ready. And they ain't nobody really complaining about time. They all work together. They really like understand what it means to fill their role. I mean, really, I was really impressed with that, Ron. You got some real hogs. But like you said, the Bears got some hogs too. That's very important to have that rotation in and out. A lot of guys be sure-handed when they come to linemen. You know what I mean? Was that one of your main focuses coming in to build a team?
yeah, you got to have that alignment because some teams, I ain't putting no disrespect on them or nothing, but some teams, they offensive line, some of them offensive linemen play defensive linemen. So some of ours don't. We got maybe one guy or two guys maybe come in and help out if we needed that play on D line, but most of our guys is just strictly offensive linemen. So, I mean, when we first started out, we had about a good 12, 13 offensive linemen, just offensive linemen by itself. But then things happened, and some of them left and went different ways. But the guys that stayed there, they trust the process, they trust the system, and they respect the system that we put in place. Like I said, we've been grinding since I would say November of last year. So November, December, we was out there in the snow.
I've seen that.
With full gear on. We out there in the snow going head to head with each other in the snow. So we was preparing ourselves for this outcome the way we're going in right now. And then, trust me, it was a hard one. But it's that system we put in place, that current system we put in place that really changed the game and had everybody coming to practice and being focused because everybody wants to play. So they didn't want to get no points taken away from them. So, you know what I mean? So it was a hard process to do. People respected it. It took a minute, but then it started sinking in and you see the outcome, 8-2 going into the playoffs.
Right. And like I said, you're going into this like again, the Bears are not gonna roll over. And I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, we gonna talk real, Ron. You know what I mean? What's the players' mindset? I can't wait to get some guys on here. What do you think the team's mindset, the staff, all the way down to the video person's mindset for this? I mean, here's me. This is what I'm thinking about today. I said the Hurricanes pulled this off right. A lot of monumental things happened in the season. The turnaround, you know what I mean, the streak. You know what I mean, and actually beating it 3 times. Has that been done? Has that ever been done? And I mean, that's another feat. And then to go to Virginia Beach and hey, that'd be a great feat. You know what I mean? Like I said, I want to talk about the whole. I think you got a great balanced team right there. I like the way the camaraderie is going, and already know the best running game in the league. The Bears maybe prove. Hey, the Bears come out to play. I want to see how they defend. What was different on your offense scheme against the Bears compared to the Warriors, Ron? I know they were good, but did you do anything different, or you sway off, or what did you do? Anything different?
I mean, each game you gotta look at things different in each game. I mean, the Warriors is not the Bears. The Bears is not the Warriors. So everybody going to game plan and do something totally different, So every team's defense is different. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have a different scheme. You just gotta, as the game go on, you just have to watch and see how they play. And then your coaches come together and be like, okay, hey, I've been seeing this right here while what they're doing. Or they go to the back and the offensive line get together and they tell the offensive line coach, hey, the defense is trying to stunt doing this way right here. Or they trying to do this right here. So we have to try to find a player something to go through this way or do this way. So it's basically like a chess match. You know what I'm saying? I move, then you move, and then I got to see what your next move is to contemplate what I'm gonna do with my move. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's just gonna be. This game can go either way. I mean, win or lose, my hat goes out to the Bears regardless. I know their owner. Me and him is like this. We tight. Um, it's all about winning that game and seeing them Hawks again.
Everybody's healthy. I'll tell you, everybody's ready to go. No injuries coming in this game. Everybody pretty much healthy. You're coming in full staff, right? You
Yeah.
gonna add. I know Ron. I mean, you coach. You're a very good coach. You coach hard. You coach to win. And now you think you saying hands down, this is the best team you ever had, right? And you saying hands down as far as I would say the running game is great. The balance. I love all the leaders. Like I say, generals and them cats on the field. It really shows, you know. And I like it. Let's change gears real quick. Let's talk high school football real quick. What do you think about first week of high school football? What's your take on that?
Oh, high school football, man. First week, it was some upsets and there was some good games there. But you know how it is. Week one don't never decides how the team really can be. So, man, you might see them like, oh, they look good over here, but then later on down the line, they might fall apart or they might grow better.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know. But that game against Massillon, that was a bad ref call because the dude did jump off
I did
side.
see the jump. But did that
He
really
jumped off the sides and
did that
then
make a difference through the whole time? I mean, the whole
yes,
time.
it does. He jumped off sides and then they hiked the ball and then that's how he got the way to block the field goal. If he didn't jump off sides, I think that field goal was going to Massillon wins the game. So I think that was all bad. I mean, bad refing right there. But it also you can't always just look at it as that is the reason why, because we didn't know what was in the coach's mind or what he was trying to set up to do that. So he had to take what the defense gave him, and it's up to the players to go out there and execute it. And if they don't execute it, of course, it always blames on the coach, Paul. But I don't think that should be fair because it should be the coach should only get about 25% of it, and the rest should go with the players because the coach is not out there playing the game. The players is out there playing the game.
Right.
So you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. So it's just a thing.
I mean, he jumps. I get what you say. The guy jumped, but still, you still lay wood on his ass anyway. Still,
exactly. But
we're not gonna make that for no excuse. I mean, because like you said, you play football all 4 quarters, and that's how the game is played. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and the Dogtown, they did their thing. Very young team. We think about the coach. We don't know. I mean, they're very young. Now, at that point, I'm going to keep it a buck. Do they have enough to beat a master team right now? I'm not going to say yeah. You know what I mean? Right now, the Dogs got to show me
I'm
something.
Say, I'm going to be up in the air with that one. I'm up
in the air with that.
I'm like, right here, like, yeah.
Their program, let's talk real. Madison got the better youth program. That's how it went. It starts with the youth. Our youth program, Canton, has been done. You know what I mean? They all displaced and everywhere, right? Their community is more behind. Their booster club is behind. I'm gonna give the flower where it needs to be. Okay, yeah, and on top of that, you didn't use half Hobin's players, the recruiting and all that. You know what I mean? You should have won more state time. But at the end of the day, how do we get back to that tradition back in our city? I seen cats on the sideline at your game throwing the football. The talent is here. Why aren't we getting it funneled? Even Master, because you think about it, half the players that are not from Master, back in the day when it was like that, when we had our youth system right, it was real games. Right? They changed the game a little bit, but at the end of the day, still battled to win one, right?
Right. So what they did was they made an open enrollment. So Master always had been open enrollment. So McKinley open enrollment. So I think that would make it a little better. But what people don't understand is Masson is Division II, McKinley's Division I.
Mm-hmm.
So do I feel McKinley should drop down? If McKinley don't be winning like they used to do back in the day, I think they should drop down to Division II. But that's only my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's because how many kids you got in school and how many kids is trying to play football. That's, you know what I mean? So I think they'll be all right. I think this coach, he came from a good program up there in Hoban.
Mhm.
Um, but I always got mad at McKinley for they always getting these coaches from outside instead of getting these coaches from inside.
And I think, and know what I'm gonna add to that, Ron? I'm keeping it real, right? They bring these coaches from outside, right? Hoban area, okay, right? They bring them in, and then it'd be our guys on the staff, right? They're using our guys to keep the guys pumped up and not giving our guys that job. So in that situation, when a guy come bring a pizza in, I think my boys just stuff like, nah, bro, we don't do that here in Dogtown. We don't do that here. And shout out to, I don't know situation, but they bring these guys in. Ain't the last one that was homegrown was hard, but I mean, come on, at that level, we don't let nobody come in and disrupt the program that was already built here. And now, and I don't, and it's real talk, right? It had 100 million coaches. I can't blame. Look how many coaches the kids have been through. It's been more consistent than Massa. He's been there to watch the whole youth program. They ain't had no, they been this place all the way. So I can't get mad. You know what I mean? Will it ever change? We don't know. You know what I mean? It's hard to win a state championship at 11, right? So
Right.
it's hard.
But everybody knows that Canton is trying to catch up. Whatever Master do, McKinley's trying to copy or do better than Master. There's competition. And I think the competition between the two schools is what's killing it because they need to just focus on their own situation. Just like, remember back in the day, we had Hartford. Hartford was the Hornets. We had Crenshaw Cougars. We had Sowers. Sowers was
The Spartans.
yeah. And then you
The
had
Layman Bears. Right?
Layman,
Yeah.
yeah, they're Polar Bears. So now everything's what? Everything's Bulldog.
Yeah.
Just like Maslin, everything's Tiger. Why is your copying? You know what I'm saying? But then you bring in two schools over here, which I think one of them is going to be called Lincoln, and then one's going to be called Timken. But I heard they will be elementary schools.
The thing is, all the kids are there, Ron. How do we hone to get back that spirit when we play? We wanted to be wanted to get out there and be more competitive. It's the streets. I mean, a lot of factors in play. You got streets. You got bad influences for the kid, but it's still Massa still finds a way to keep their kids that tradition together and still find a way to win with the same situations that go on in Canton. You know, is that or small? I mean, look, Massa. I don't know. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see how this high school go football goes, and we'll see. The Dogs look pretty good. It was a long season to go. We can't judge off one game, like you said.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on what Canton doing because I love what Canton doing. I'm just hoping that more kids want to be involved with Canton, like around here in our area. You know, a lot of them be like, because of Little League, they ain't getting no playing time or didn't start, and they good athletes because they got destroyed in Little League. You know, by the time they get to junior high school or high school, they don't even want to play football no more. So it's like, ain't nothing. They rather play
Right.
backyard football instead of playing some real football. But it is what it is. But you know, Jason, the assistant superintendent, and the superintendent, and they're doing a good job. Um, of trying to help rebuild Canton again. So my hat goes off to them, and they just try to do it. But we have to just take heed to listen to me. They don't have to do it in their own way.
No
I
way.
would say don't copy or what another school system or something do it. Find your own way and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they go about it. I said real quick. Hey, Big, tell John, let him know that the link to join is in the Hurricanes chat. Big
Yes.
John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the link to join in is in the Canton Hurricanes chat. So all you gotta do is link in, fill it out, and then you'll get pop right on in here.
It's Uncle Jerry Live, Hurricanes Weekly with head coach of the Hurricanes, my boy Ron McEwen. Now listen, Ron, but tell you, I've been in them Tri-Point streets.
Okay.
Y'all, you know, I stay on the Tri-Point streets, and this is what I heard. Now I gotta hear it from the horse's mouth, right? Apparently, the Warriors had to get a game up or something like that. They forfeited the game and lost the game. They didn't have enough refs on the field or something. I mean, get me up to speed because that can't happen. Now we gotta have. I mean, Ryan, break this down. What happened, bro?
So every game you got to have in our bylaws. Everything go by bylaws. So we in our bylaws, we got to have four refs, four plus refs for a game. The
Mm-hmm.
minimum is four. So I was going down to the Warriors and Longhorns game in Carrollton, Ohio, and when I got down there, um, one of the owners from Longhorns walked up to me. She said, "Ron, it's only three refs," and I'm like, "What?" So I'm looking around. I was like, one, two, three. So I walked on there, and I seen Kurt was there, and I walked to Kurt and told Kurt and said, "It's only three refs." And he's like, "What? It should be four." And then he was like, "Oh, this is, what I'm saying, it's over with." So the owner of Longhorns grabbed the owner of at halftime, the owner of the Warriors, and told me to meet him and the refs at the middle of the field. He said
Uh-huh.
he want to protest the game. So,
Now, what
so they
quarter? This is the game. Is the game started yet? Did they play the
no, the
open
game's
game?
already started. It's in halftime right now.
Damn,
So
with a
he
whole
said he
half
will,
and with three reps. Go ahead.
but 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 you got to understand it doesn't make no difference if you do it before the game or you do it in the middle of the game or you do it like in the fourth quarter. As long as he says he's protesting this game, excuse me, it has to go to the board. I mean, it has to go to the league.
Uh-huh.
So they finished the game out. Yes, they did lose. Um, but as being the
But
owner,
wait. I gotta play devil's advocate on this. Wait a minute.
okay, because I'm gonna pull out the rules while you doing that. Go ahead.
Everybody knew when the season started, each game needs four referees, right?
Correct.
In the bylaw. I want you to read the bylaws to me. So now they go there, the Warriors but play the game. Even the other team now,
Uh huh.
right? Know that there's three referees.
Right.
The game should be stopped.
Right. But they was
Why are we
told.
still playing the game when we don't have no? And then wait, now win or lose. Come on, I mean the Warriors win. You right? Or as a
Right. But
to
they
me,
was
it should have been
told.
stopped.
But they was told that they were supposed to be five reps, and they have five reps coming. So they was already told that five reps was coming, but three was only there. So the owners knew that because he said he prepaid for the five reps, and they didn't show up. So if he was a smart man, he should have walked up to the Longhorns and said, "Hey, I paid for five reps, only three of them here. Would you like to play the game, or what you want us to do?"
Give
But
us the
then again,
option. Yeah, you're right.
exactly.
Sound like
They
it's saying
didn't.
how
They didn't do
surprised.
that.
Right,
You're the
right,
home field. You're the home field. So
right.
you got to give the visitors that option.
Exactly.
And he didn't. He never said that. He just played the game like it wasn't nothing. So when we voted and saying that, you broke the bylaw with that, so the game goes to the Longhorns
Right.
because the Longhorns protested. So that was the reason. Um, and like it says right here in regulations, I don't know if you can see it right here, but I'll send you a copy. It says minimum four rests per game,
Uh-huh.
unless, from parentheses, unless otherwise agreed upon. Nothing was agreed upon.
Oh. So again, if he would have said, "Yo, bro, you cool with the three refs?" and he'd agreed, no harm, no foul.
But
What?
it was agreement worked out,
Uh-huh.
and now the Warriors is still going down there. As far as I know, that the Warriors are still going down there playing the Hawks on Saturday. But it should be the
Really?
Longhorns. But yep.
He said he tried to get back. Let me see if I. He said he can't get the link. Ain't working for him. Big John Block. He said it's in the chat. Let me see if I can send it. Hold on. Let me see if I can send it to him. I'm gonna try to put it in the Facebook chat. So wait a minute. So what happened? I heard you. I just want to make sure I get my boy some of these hogs on the show. Try to get some of these hogs on the show. All right. So what? So they played. They played a game, right? Warriors win. End up was one initially, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other team protests,
Yep.
which would made them automatically win and go and play the Hawks.
Right.
I'm taking. I don't want. Listen, I'm taking the dub. I don't want. Right. Pretty much.
Right.
You and that. You
So
the head coach of that situation. What you doing, Ron? I'm dying. I'm dying to know.
okay, now who am I? Am I the Warriors or am I the Longhorns in this situation?
Longhorn.
If I was Longhorns, fair is fair. I would have did the same thing. I would protest the game, put it into the league's hands, and to see if that would have happened.
I got my reason. You
I
tricked me.
mean, but here's the thing, though. The Longhorns could have been crazy and say, you know what, we ain't playing the rest of this game. He would have had to give back all that money back to the fans and everybody else that came on down there. But the
Oh,
but the punishment, but the you know what I'm saying, the punishment was, that I think the owner got to sit out and half a game.
wait a minute. That's what I really want to know because I was in like I got you. John Block is backstage. He'd be coming up here in a minute. But I got to get the full. But I see that's I got to call Ron to be going. So they got fined. No, go back. Say you was the Warriors. What you would have done?
If I was the Longhorns, I would have, protested and then take it the way I did. But if I was the Warriors,
Right.
and I know that my 5 refs didn't show up, I only got 3, I would have walked over there and said, hey, do you want to, do y'all want to play this game or what?
Mm-hmm.
If they would have said no, then I would have had to pay back all my fans back all this money, but they came in to watch a game. But some people just don't care. And it's like, okay, yeah, we'll play this game. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? No protest, nothing. We say, all right, let's play this game. But some people are different. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it all depends. Do I really need this win or do I really don't need this win? It doesn't matter. But bylaws is bylaws. And when you break the bylaws, you got to get in trouble. So the owner, he got suspended for half a game. And the ex-head coach and not player is banned because he called and said some crazy stuff to me. And that just didn't fly right. So, but they still playing. They still gonna go out there and play.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say about the other thing. Well, it was agreement.
What?
It was agreement. It was agreement that, you know what I'm saying, about paying this money. So the Warriors had to pay the Longhorns $1,000. And paid $1,000.
This
Like I
shit
said,
real. Triport ain't no joke. Y'all fired him over there.
listen. The owner gets half a game suspension. Well, he should have got the whole game suspension, and another player just can't play in the game. But that's all. I don't know if they sent the money in or not. I don't know. That's not my department.
The money got to be in by the game. Then what do you think?
No, that money supposed to have been in yesterday. I don't know if the money came in yet, but as far as I know, it's the Warriors and the Hawks that
So
play.
you'll know when the scrape come in. You over making sure. Oh, okay. Wow, the Tri-Point Streets. Let me get my boy Big JB on here. JB, what's good, JB? I'm in the Tri-Point Streets.
Here.
Y'all got a big game this weekend. You got to beat the Bears 3 times. You got to play downtown where people be hanging on the fence to watch y'all. You know what I mean? The city. You talk to me? What's you talk to me, JB? We got Big JP. The Hog is on here. Hurricane Hog. Talk to me, dog. What's it gonna take?
It's just going to take everybody being there and playing team ball. In my opinion, there can't be no self ball at all during this game because, in all reality, the semi-pro world is people are smart. When they start to see a team self-destruct, that is when every team in this semi-pro world knows it, and that's when they capitalize big on it. So we just keep our heads on our shoulders and keep them leveled and not get heated and just play team ball, in my opinion.
How you feel?
All 4 quarters. It's going to take defense, offense, special teams.
How you feel about what's going on?
Because
I'm gonna get right back. I'm gonna put the pressure on you back on the side. But I'm gonna take it back for a little bit. How you even feel about the season so far? You know what I mean? Give me your take.
Me personally, I told the guys back in, and Ron can even vouch for this. I told these guys from the jump. I said, if everybody comes together, we can go 10-0. Point blank, period. With the guys that we have, we can go 10-0 and go win a ship. Some things, like Ron was saying earlier, didn't. We had to figure a couple things out here and there, switch people from here, figure some play calling stuff out, all that jazz. And we started figuring it out after that week 1 of the Hawks and just adjusted to it. And that's nature of the beast. You know, you got to be able to adjust. If you just keep doing the same old, you ain't going to get nowhere. And from my perspective, we've changed a lot of stuff, got out of some grooves, and the record shows for it. We're 8-2 going into the playoffs. So, in my opinion, everybody used to laugh at the Canes. I'm just laughing at them now because
run that back.
Y'all season over.
I'm still. Everybody was laughing at the Canes. Like, what you doing now, JB? What you doing?
I'm laughing at them. Because they sitting on the couch and I'm still playing ball, trying to go to a championship.
Let me ask you a question, JB. I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of brothers say, "Why they doing that?"
You know, it's from my perspective. I've only been in semi-pro world going on like 3 years now. This is my 3rd year playing ball. My first year was with Ron back in 2023. Then I played with a team called the Stark County Wolfpack last year, won a championship. Now I'm over here. Want to give it back to where I started at, in my opinion. But back to what you're saying, why everybody is laughing. I feel like just because of how long the Canes have struggled, everybody just looks at us as the pushover and checks us off early. You know what I mean? Like, they just feel like it's an easy win. And I feel we've proven ourselves this year that nothing is given. You know what I mean? It's earned. We have to earn every bit of it. And that goes back to playing the Hawks first game. I ain't going to lie, we got belt ass. We got belt ass. And it was, and in my opinion, it was the reality check that we needed. Like preseason, we didn't do too hot, but going into regular season and getting our ass handed to us like that, it was the reality check that everybody needed as players, staff, the whole 9 yards. We needed it. And then
I love that. I said,
you know, now it's just we got to play this playoff game and we got to win.
I told Ron, I said,
win or go home.
Always talk about the running backs. I always give them the glory. Ever since we've been doing it, my fault, JB. I'm sorry. Hey,
oh, you're good.
I said,
I am used to it.
I'm B-Moore's agent. I've been straight offense, Barton Blow, you know what I mean? And the defense. And I said, it's time. I said, Ron, I want them Halls to go ahead and let them know what it takes to really make this happen. You know what I mean? So, and I'm glad you're on. I'm like, you know what? Let them know what it takes. I mean, let them know what the grind. It's a real grind being a Hurricane, ain't it?
It's a real grind, man. It really is. And, you know, as an offensive line, like you just said, offensive line just get looked at. It's always running backs, quarterbacks, receivers, you know. But if it wasn't for the big five up front, none of that shit could really happen. You know what I mean? I always tell the linemen, you know, do your job and let the playmakers make the plays. That's all you got to do. It's a grind being an offensive lineman. I've only played. This is the most I've played offensive line in my whole football career. I played 1 year of offensive tackle, and that was my senior year of ball. And ever since then, I played DN and tight end my whole Pee-wee all the way up to my junior year. So yeah.
Wow. I said, let me ask you a question. Let's keep it real. Y'all playing these Bears, right? You squeaked out of it last. It was a battle every time, right? I'm gonna keep it real. What's the chance y'all beat these guys 3 times in a row? And what, in your opinion, JP, what is it going to take to beat these cats 3 times in a row? I mean, that on top of the streak, you got the streak, right? You done turned it around. I asked Ron. Ron is just a coach. You on that field. You a hog, right? You own that field. And people, it's a damn near impossible. It's not easy games. They got a hell of a defense. They gonna come down here from the bus. They didn't want to come down here and get beat by the Hurricanes, bro. Let's keep it a bed. Can this happen? We ain't gonna talk championship. Can y'all do a trilogy of 3? Come on, this season? That's gotta be damn nothing short of monumental. Talk to me, JB. What's gonna take, bro?
Nothing's impossible. Nothing. If you want it that bad, we gonna win. If the Canes want it that bad, we gonna win, and we're gonna go to that ship. Point blank. Period.
Point blank. Period.
This is football. At the end of the day, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like Ron was talking about when we just played them the last regular season, the game, 8-6, and it was fourth quarter with probably like 30 seconds on the clock, and anything's happened. Anything can happen at any
what
given
you see
moment.
on the field? I mean, you on the field, you playing against their defense. Give me your and keep it a buckety duck. Tell me about the Bears defense.
I always give them hats off, man. I've played versus them every single year that I've been in the semi-pro, and that's 3 years. I played them one time in 2023. I played them 3 times last year, and here I am again playing them 3 times again. So I got guys over there that I've built connections with, just playing versus each other now. We always giggle and everything on the field with each other, and respects off to them across the defensive line, the defensive backs. I mean, they're good. They got a good defensive core, and that's not a lot of teams. It's hard sometimes. You're missing a piece here or a piece here, but they got a solid defensive line, solid line.
Wow. All right. Oh, that was my boy JB. We maybe get JB back on here in a minute. I think we lost him for us. Oh, he back. You back? My bad.
I don't know.
My bad. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. You back? So you got mad respect for him coming in now.
Yeah. Mad respect for him.
I think it's going, like you said, it's going to be a tough game going down to the wire, right?
For sure.
And I want to ask you this, and I appreciate you hopping on here.
Sure.
And moving forward, right? I'm going to talk to Jonathan Block, right? How is he going to prepare? I know the team. What are you going to do to prepare for this? You done played them so many times. For me, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm like, you know what, man? I don't know. I love my Canes, but that's kind of hard. Look like the Bears is a tough team. So I'm going to get myself out of it, and I'm going to take it right to you. What do you think needs to be done for John to prepare for this game?
Man, you want my bias or you want my realistic? Because I can give you a bias answer, and
I want it real. I want it real all the ways. I want it all the don't do it like that.
I hope B More ain't watching because he gonna get on me later for it. But it's all good. But me personally, this was me from Pee Wee ball all the way up to now. My shout out to my pops, but he's always told me like, dude, it doesn't matter who lines up across from you at all. You're the man out there, and you should feel disrespected that they're gonna line up across from you. And that's sticked with me from Pee Wee. That's how I prepare myself. You line up across from me, you pick the wrong day.
Wow.
Period. That's how I prepare myself. Nobody. You line up across from me, you pick the wrong day. That's how I prepare myself. I don't care who you are. You can be NFL, XFL, college this, college this. I don't care. You line it up across from me today.
And you're going to give him the business all 4 quarters. And Ron talked about, he's like, a lot of guys, you got a lot of linemen, you got a lot of surplus, like subs that come in. How you feel about the subs? Are you one of them guys how you feel about getting subbed and now? You cool with it, or you like to be on that field all game?
Me personally, I'm staying in the game, bro. It can be 20 plus, 30 plus. I don't care.
Hey, real talk. He been hanging around B More too much. Ron. He been hanging around B More too much, dog.
That's my boy. That's my
See,
boy.
and he
I played
said
with
right
B-More
personally, no,
all
I don't want
3
to go
years.
off the field.
Me personally, if it, I've came off the field when we was playing the Longhorns last time, let them guys get their reps, get the feel for it, because at the end of the day, you have to have that second string being ready to go out there because, again, this is football. Anything could happen. Knock on wood, I could go down, tweak something, and someone has to come in
Right.
for me. You gotta prepare yourself just like I do. You gotta go out there and ball it just like I do.
That's what's up.
And I feel like props to the guys that they wait for their name to get called upon, but when they do, I think they're going to be just fine. I'm never going to doubt guys because sometimes, hey, they might use something that's been bothering them all week long, and they use that for their fire, and they go out there and
Mm.
ball out. So,
It
hey,
just feels different. But me being on the sideline and watching y'all block real talk, I feel a brotherhood. You know what I mean?
oh,
Like
for
a
sure,
band of
it's
brothers,
there,
real. Like in that orange. I
it's
really do,
there,
man.
and especially, I'm glad you brought that up, brotherhood, because especially like it's it's different from quarterback room or running back room, wide receivers as offensive linemen. That is, in my opinion, that is the true brotherhood out of all positions on the field is offensive line because you got to think we're out there blocking next to each
Mm-hmm.
other 10 games straight, figuring out shit every single week, talking to each other, this, and this. I still talk to high school buddies that I played offensive line with to this
Wow.
day. It's a bond that never, in my opinion, never goes away. Never. I still talk to offensive linemen that I played with my first year
Yeah.
semi pro. Like it's a weird
Mm-hmm.
bond.
Wow.
It's almost like not trying to be weird. It's almost like a marriage, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like
And everything that comes
it's
with the
just there,
dedication, the loyalty, and all that is the same characteristics
right?
like a marriage. So you on point with it. I get it. I really do.
Right. So I feel like this team, my first year playing with the Canes, a little rocky. Like Ron was saying, that was what second year coming back into it after all the surgeries and stuff like that. So it was just figuring stuff out and a lot of guys not knowing each other, yada yada yada. But I would say this team out of the 3 years, there's the bond there
Right.
for sure. That's more than a lot of other ones. I've only played with two teams, Canes and the Wolfpack, but I don't know. I think this tops it from the past two
Wow.
years. We've done cookouts together, guys laughing, having fun.
Wow.
I've never invited semi-pro people over to my house. I did this year, like invited Ron over, Be More, invited a couple other guys to come over. Would have never done
Wow.
that, but
It's real.
it's the respect thing for me. It's respect, and a lot of us see eye to eye with a lot of things and are there for each other at the low points throughout the week and stuff like that when stuff's going on with family, life, just normal day life stuff. It's not even football. It's normal day life. I know I can call, especially Ron. Me and him have said it multiple times to guys. It don't matter if you're going through something. Give us a call. We can talk. It don't matter if it for me
Mm.
personally. Uh, after 11 o'clock, you call me. I'm probably not gonna wake up because my ass is asleep
Right.
in bed. But from 6 o'clock all the way to 11, you can call me, chit chat. We can play the games together. Whatever you want to do,
Wow.
man.
That's what it is.
Because at the end of the day, I know this is off topic too, but mental health is a
I'm
crazy
on it.
thing
It
nowadays.
does. I was great. That's what. How does that? Because everybody deals with mental health in its own way. How
Right.
does that? How is this helping you deal with your mental health in a way? Like even connected. Some people have a problem. Like you said, you never have nobody come to your house. Even assessing that now, you open and be more. Is that helping a
Right.
little bit? I mean,
I feel like yes, it is because you kind of. I know from the very first podcast that we all did together when we were all talking, I stated that there's 60 different forms of life on this team. People from every different background. You might run into this guy that has the same childhood that you did that now you guys can connect and stuff that's
right.
bothering you or whatever you can share and get the weight off your shoulders. I feel like, yes, it does. Even football, the contact of it, that relieves some type of stress for guys. Just the contact of the sport, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's bigger than just the football aspect of
It's
it.
that
So,
adrenaline. It's like
I,
that adrenaline rush for me. Even when I go to the gym, just that
oh,
force that
yeah,
you against that force does it
right,
for me. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. And that's my boy B More. I know we all love him, but I've built these past 2 years a real good brotherhood bond with him. These past 2 years, really didn't talk the first year, but these past 2 years, it's been a really good bond.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's my boy.
That's what's up.
Let me
Y'all
pick,
see it right. That's my boy. That's my boy John Block. O
let me,
line.
Yes, sir.
let me pick up on that a little bit.
Okay.
What JB was talking about. Basically what I'm saying is like what he was saying, like say you got a problem at home, you know what I'm saying, with the kids, the wife, girlfriend, whatever. You get to football, that's you on that football field, you blocking out every other all that stress that you have right there, and you playing ball. Some of them use it to relieve stress. You know what I mean? So that's a thing that a lot of people do is that, man, I can't wait to football start up because they're out there doing something they love and they aren't thinking about what's behind them or the troubles that's behind them because that's a safe haven right there. It's
Mm-hmm.
football. So
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's real. And like I said, Uncle Jerry, my boy Coach Ron, Hurricanes Weekly. It's time for the word of the day. The word of the day brought to you by the Canton Hurricanes. Get out there this Saturday. Hurricanes, Bears, y'all. It's going down. It's going to be a battle. It's perseverance, right? So y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how I do it. I break the word down and I tell y'all how that word relates to life with the help from my man, Coach Ron. You know what I mean? So, like I said, the word of the day is perseverance, brought to you by, y'all see it, the storm, perseverance. So, definition of perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. I'm gonna say it again. I used this word on a week in the world with my sister. I said, perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. So in life, you gotta persevere,
yeah,
right?
you got to. You got to.
You can't stay stagnant. You know what I mean? Hold on. You can't stay
Um,
stagnant. You cannot stay stagnant. You gotta persevere, right? So
Correct.
you gotta find a way to get through it. Even for myself, some days when I first started in my weight loss, I was a big bag. I didn't want to go when you get that soreness. You don't want to go. You know what I mean? You might start out with some cats that go all the time. They don't go no more. But you really want it, right? So you gotta persevere. Some days you don't want to go. You may miss a day, but then your body starts feeling the way about it. So when that perseverance gets to your bloodstream, it kind of turns you to a person that can't be stopped. How does perseverance work with not only with you, Ron, and the Canes? Let's talk about the word of the day, perseverance.
Well, like saying about me, that word means a lot to me because having that brain aneurysm, almost died.
Mm,
Um, try to get back to where you was. It was a battle, so you have to keep fighting. It's like I was going through brick walls after brick walls after brick walls, try to find that light to where I was at. I just had to keep pushing myself. I had to persevere. You know what I'm saying? To get my mind right, to do what I got to do to stay alive and to be healthy. It's the same thing with the team. We know it's a goal right there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be obstacles in the way. We
mm-hmm,
got to go through them obstacles, keep fighting until we get to that main goal at the end. And that
mm-hmm,
main goal is the championship. So we got to keep fighting, even though you don't think you might can win, you maybe can win, you think you can win, you're going to fight until you win. And then that's what we did. So I think that's how that word meant to me in my personal life and and also on the field on my team.
That's what's up, y'all. Word of the day, perseverance. Okay, Ron, I got my boy JC Boat on here, right? And they want it. You know what I'm talking about. It went damn near viral. You know what I'm talking about. They want to know. And what's your record right now on your predictions? Did you? How close you been on the score predictions? I don't know what made you start doing this shit here, right? You doing some old classic? What coach predicting the score? They want to know: do you have a score for this game on Saturday? Hey, hold on,
Our
before,
score for our game.
y'all game. Wait, because I'm gonna make it big now. Cause last time you predicted victory every time in the score, right? Ever since we've been on this show, I don't know who told you. I don't know what spirit possessed you to do this, but the world wants to know. Facebook want to know. It's time for. I done named it, dog. Our love prediction Saturday. What is it?
On the Canes and Hurricanes and Bears.
Hurricane and Bears.
Like I said, it's going to be a low scoring game. It can, like I said, it can go either way. It can go 14-8 Canes. It can go 14-8 Bears. But I have good confidence in my team. I believe the score is going to be 8-6 Canes.
That's your final score. There it is again. Coach Ron's prediction Saturday. 8-6 Canes. It's going to be a game like that. It's going to be down to the wire. Offense and defense. If the defense ready, the offense, they're going to be banging. It's going to be a great city. Come out. Listen, we're going to even at a street pack, we're going to take that spot over. Like back in the day, we used to go to the daycare watching the games. You know what I mean? Let's see. Come on, Cat. Let's get out here and support these Canes. These guys been working hard, man, all season. They've been robbing for a lot of bus for interior to get here, and it's tough to do what they get. It's tough to do what they already have done. It's going to be even tougher to come in here and beat these Grizzlies.
What is your prediction, Uncle Jerry? What is your prediction? Your prediction of the game?
Why you do me like this, Ron? Ron, why you do me like this?
Because I need to know. I gave you mine. The world wanted to know. Facebook wanted to know what my prediction was. Now they want to know what yours is.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, for what I see, offensively, you got a lot of weapons on offense. You can do a lot of things offensively when Ron really opens the gas gate offensively, right? I believe that your passing game is getting a lot better. I think you got a good quarterback situation. Offensively, I think you really have what it takes to give any team a run for their money. But when I watched it against the Warriors, it was kind of like a little easier. I never seen it against the Bears, but when I hear the other team giving them respect like that, these Bears is not coming to play. The 3P, right? I'm gonna say what I see the Canes I seen when they clicking, when B-More clicking in the hall. I'm saying I'm gonna agree with Rod. You got me the bad. You trying to put Uncle Jerry in the situation because I done seen the halls get down, right? And I agree with you. I ain't seen no bigger line than the Cane. And offensive line is the fortress of the core of the game, and defense win the game. You got a good defense. I'm gonna say this too, because I think they're gonna be up for it. I know the internet gonna go crazy. These cats go crazy. I think we at home. It's the last one, and they going the Hurricanes are bust through a brick wall. They come together. I see JB. I'm gonna say 14-8 Canes.
Okay.
You know why? Because at the last minute, the coaching, to make the athletes you have, what I saw, hey, I think 14. I'm gonna say 14-8. And the only thing, I'm keeping it buck. Only thing, and I love my Canes. Can they keep their composure against adversity? And they come back. Will it get too back? I seen y'all, Canes Nation. I'm talking to y'all in the chat. I done seen it now. And when adversity comes, y'all get down, man, and y'all come back, right? But say the Bears come out here and whop, will it take y'all 2 down? And will y'all be 2 down to get back up? Y'all playing with a slippery slope with them emotions like that. You know what I mean? And Coach Ron came in at halftime and really put that, what I was thinking in my mind, in the play, y'all during the game. And then another thing would say too, Hurricanes, be ready, especially defense. Your defense, the general, they just so swagged out. Sometimes they don't even be positioned lined up right sometimes in the play path. Y'all cannot afford that. You know what I mean? I love the confidence and if the Canes can do a thing, like I said, offense is there, defense is there. It's the Canes. Can the Canes not beat themselves? 14-8, Canes. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Rod here. Hurricanes Weekly, Uncle Jay Live. Now, let's talk because remember, we got to gear up for next season. We got to keep players coming to the Canes. We got to keep them coming. We got to keep. It's a lot of talent in our city, right? A lot. Do you think that the caliber of talent that we have? How do you gonna get? What's the process of getting the people for next year?
Well, the
Who
success
you
that we have
posting?
now. The success we have now. Jerry, my phone don't stop. My inbox is blowing. You know what I mean? My coach's inbox is blowing. Cats wants to come over here and play. They see how we turn this program down from winning 1 game last year to being 8-2 going into the in the playoffs. So we did do a good job in turning this game around, turn this organization around. But I mean, it took a minute. But once you bring more and more players in here, and like I said, the trust the process, respect the process, the sky's the limit. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, a lot of organizations, what I'm saying, it takes time to build. But like I said, I've been around since 2008. So I've been like a seesaw, up, down, up, down. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it takes, and my players know what it takes, and the guys that's coming, as long as they coachable, disciplined and coachable, we can build a dynasty over here.
Let me put the heat. I'm gonna put the heat cigarette right now. Listen, y'all. Y'all see Uncle Jay right now. Listen. If y'all still, a lot of y'all cats still got it in y'all, right? Y'all watching the Canes do what they gotta do, and now y'all, I can do that. Some of y'all, if y'all interested, y'all real serious. You know what I mean? Ron is not no average dude in this game. He got connections. He can plug you, and if they see you balling, they can get you to the next level. So if you're interested, tell them how they. Your phone's already blowing up. I mean, how are you gonna handle this influx of calls that people calling right now? Is it any surprising names? Any surprising names call you, Ron, that we know?
Hey,
That like,
I'm getting calls from players from all over, players that's in college right now, players that's coming out of college right now. I'm getting hit up on my email with players that's overseas that want to come over here and play. It's what they doing is they seeing what has been done. I got a couple new coaches that's coming over to help us out more next year. So there's going to be more coaches on the sideline too. So they're seeing what we're doing, and they like the structure that we put in place. And it's like a foundation. You can build it. If your bottom foundation is not strong,
right,
you know what I'm saying, your house is, or whatever the building is, it's going to fall over.
right.
So it starts from the bottom. So it starts from me. Me relinquishing some of my ownership to my cousin Lamar. Other people coming in that want to help rebuild this. Just taking all the pressure off of me. Because like back in the day, it just used to be me and my dad. So, but now I have more coaching. And I got some players that used to play for us. He helped me start the Kings. He's a coach now. Preston Curtis, you know what I'm saying, used to play for me. He helped coaches when he helped coaches when he got time. So these are cats that started when I started this team, is now still helping me still build this team. But I'm saying if we can get more coaches and more athletes, we can keep winning every year. And in that way, we're going to get really get recognized again. And once we do that, it opens, you know what I'm saying, to a lot of things. Because, remember, I used to be a Euro scout. Sometimes it's hard to get guys in that direction. Some guys might want to say, okay, I messed up in college, but I want to go back. I still got 2 years of college. So whenever we need to work on, and a little bit of my fault, I'll take a little blame for it, is got to get more film on these guys. Like, we can't record film at Crenshaw because you can get that
Come down
level,
right.
and get that. So I'm working on another field, so I can start film out on these players. You know what I mean? So
are people?
that's
Let me ask you a
another thing
question.
that,
Like, people get opportunities like with the right film and the right like college situation, pro situation, like from Tripod. Is that happening? Like, are they checking for
I
that?
mean, Kurt had 2 years ago. He had a guy from semi-pro that went to play in the CFL. So he played a couple games in the CFL. I mean, well, he played almost a half a season or more in the CFL. So yeah, you can get there to different places, and you get the film together. You can get that. You can go back to college if you got. That was really enough. I could try to get you across seas to the different leagues over there. I mean, and you can go arena. You can go. It's a lot of things that you can do. You know what I mean? But they just not. It's not going to take your words. You got to have film, and you can have an agent, but the agent can't do nothing if he ain't got no film to shot for you. So that's the thing that I have to work on for next year, to give me a better feel to where I can start recording the games, so I can start having these films edit that my players, you know what I'm saying, that wants to go somewhere, I can make, you know what I'm saying, like some film on them to help them get to the next
level. We can run it back on Hurricanes Weekly, like the weekly. We do clips and videos from the game when we can come back next. Uncle Jerry, he on board. You know what I mean? I got a 5-year contract. I'm working. We got to renegotiate our deal, but we do add that.
But we all good. It's all good. I know you're gonna stop in the game Saturday. I know you coming, Uncle Jerry. I know you got to. It's down Canton, baby.
Like I say, it's all in our package there. Uncle Jerry, I love the Canes. You know what I mean? I'm honoring the Canes, so I'm gonna do right there. My people they gonna come. I'm putting my Canes. They doing it right, basically outside. You know what I mean, with the poles. That's it. But here. Let me talk to you real quick, right? We're gonna wrap this up now. Listen, you got 2 days, basically a day, right? To a victory that's so important right there. Take this team to the championship that ain't been there, and have you ever been, right? It's been a while, right? You done fought, you persevered through this, right? This is a big moment for you. What's going on in your mind right now, and what do you think? Do you change up offensively? I know you got a lot of things going. I mean, having a good conversation. It's flowing free. But in your mind right now, what's going on in Ron McEwen's mind right now?
Well, first thing, you have to get yourself in the mindset before you talk to before you can get your players in the same correct mindset. Like I said, everybody prepares for their game in different ways. Like you might have somebody that listen to country music, and that gets him in the set. You might some over here listen to gangster rap, over here that might give me a set. You got some people over here listen to love songs, might get him now, or somebody over there doing Pilates over here to get him in the mindset. You have to get your mindset right. If my mindset ain't right, I can't expect my players' mindset to be right. So, I mean, usually what I was going to do today was, but I forgot we had a podcast today. Usually I go fishing and I sit on the bank. And I'm catching fish, it's clearing my mind, thinking about everything that's going on. And then, or I'll sit at home and just have the TV on and just turn the volume down and just think to myself and look at my board and start jotting things down. But the thing about changing something, if my dad used to tell me something a long time ago, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You might tweak little things here. Okay, this car ain't running right. It's running, but it's not running right. Okay, let me tweak this up a little bit right here. Or let me put some fuel injector cleaner in here to see if this is going to go good. Let me do a little bit of this right here, right here. Let me change the filter on this right here. If you go in there and start changing everything, it's going to fall apart because you're going to have your players thinking too much. Just go out there with the mindset of just straight playing football, X's and O's. Let the coach do what we got to do. Like I said, it's a chess match. Who's going to get the checkmate? Preparing, I might just go jump into the jacuzzi tomorrow, relax my mind. Just might hit the fishing bank. You never know what I might do. Just to clear my mindset to make everything come together. I might pick up the phone tomorrow and have a video call with my team just to see where they at. Some video chats with them. Because I know they ready. It's like you can taste it in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can taste it. It's there. Like I said about the key word of the day, the Bears is just one of them stepping stones or one of them obstacles that's in our way that we just got to go through no matter what. And they probably thinking the same way with us. But it boils down to who wants it, who wants to go to Virginia, who wants that championship, hell no. Who wants that ring on their finger? That's what it's all about. Who wants to make it a national from Florida? That's what it's all about. But I feel this is Hall of Fame City, baby.
Hall of Fame City.
This is Hall of Fame City.
Strong survive.
You know what I'm saying? You know I gotta say 3-3-0. All I want to say is, how about them Hurricanes?
How about them Hurricanes? With that being said, this your boy Uncle J Live. I love sitting down with my boy Ron McEwen, head coach of the Hurricanes, y'all. Remember, get out there Saturday. The net's gonna be full. Tri-Point. We're gonna blow the whole internet up with the information. It's Canes Nation, y'all. This is your boy Uncle J. Remember, y'all love each other. Be productive and get scraped, y'all. Peace.